Hey guys, Lazy Drill here. Before we get into today's video, I want to say thank you for an amazing year. It actually was probably one of the best years I had in a while, and I really do appreciate it. But without further ado, enjoy talking Warframe. See you guys.
Hello everybody, I'm LazyTurtle7865. Now, before we could go on, please ignore the green that's going on with my headset here. A little thing that's going on, but anyways, there's a couple of things I want to address before we get into this. One, you probably noticed the title of this video is Talking Warframe. We're talking about, well, the new war. Now, to prevent any huge spoilers, I will not be putting clips, images, or anything in this video for anybody who hasn't played the new war. But there are going to be some spoilers in it, so if you don't want to be spoiled, leave now. Secondly, you might notice my background has changed. I'm in a different office. Yeah, but anyways, let's get into it. The new war. It came out on Wednesday. And oh my god, was it amazing. It was a very long quest, the longest one yet. It was actually 4 hours long. 4! I didn't get to bed till midnight. Or, no, it was like almost 11. It was 10:30 when I went to bed. I started at like 6:30. Ended at 10:30. But the quest was amazing. So many questions were answered in this quest about Warframe. So many. Like, why did the Lotus leave us? Why did she betray us? She was manipulated by Ballas. So was her brother Era. He was manipulating the whole war, the control of the origin system. It took him 1,000 years to get to it, but he was very patient. His whole plan was to manipulate everybody to take control of the origin system, and having Era and his sentience really boosted what he was planning. Let me turn down that light. Let's turn it down a little more. Oh, it's that. Hang on, give me a sec here. But yeah. He manipulated the whole thing. I mean, he manipulated them and explained so much why he left. It seriously did. And seeing and learning more about the Lotus. Alright, so I never understood this part, because apparently the Lotus was Margulis, which blew my mind. It was Margulis from the beginning. It made sense, because she was a mimic, and she was the first. So she was sent to the Orchid as Margulis. And Ballas and Margulis fell in love. Or Nata, or Lois, whatever you want to call her. But I guess Ballas knew. So he was manipulating everything. So that way he could take control of the origin system. It's kind of hard to explain and understand, but all I know is he played it well and he was patient. But in the end, he failed. He died. And he had to. He was a madman. And it was just a whole thing. There's, in fact, learning about where you came from as well as a Tenno, how it all came to be, like how the Zerman ship. You you got the experience what was like on the Zerman before it crashed. You were in a classroom taking lessons. And you were doing a void jump, and something happened. Still don't know what happened exactly. Hoping that question will get answered someday. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Hopefully it does. It is just phenomenal on what it was, what the quest came out to be. I mean, how much time was put into it. I mean, I can see why it took years. Because it was the biggest quest. So much have come into this quest. I mean, they changed up two of the open worlds just for the quest. It was amazing. And then got to go and see this. You actually went to the Orchid Tower and went inside for the first time. Us Warframe players have been trying to get to that tower for years, since day one. And we finally got to it. And learning that it was alive was incredible. And we heard a voice in the end of it. And playing this session was another cool thing. That was really cool. Now, I haven't checked on him. I know in the quest apparently he died, which sucks. Uncle Teshin was really cool. I mean, I really hope there's more. And one of the coolest things that also came, I finally got my dream to come true. I've always wanted to work with the Stalker, the Shadow from Warframe. And in this quest, you worked with him for a bit. You teamed up with him and Han Hao, the sentient destroyer world. Sorry, my nose is itchy. My mustache just get in there. Had to clean it up a little. And learning that he was alive blew my mind. I was like, I thought he was dead. I thought Han Hao was dead. And no, he worked with us to try to get Aaron to realize this is not the way. And he is not. Ballas is not one of you. And then in the end, you worked with Era, tried to get to Ballas. I'm just hoping this changes our war against the Sentients, because the Sentients are pretty cool. And after all these years, we finally got the Lotus back, or that's how, or Margulis, what you call it, because you could choose who you want her to be, but she doesn't know what she wants to be. And it's like you choose. So it's like, and then I could go back and change her back to any other frame. No, right now I have her as Margulis. I could go back and have her as a Lotus if I wanted. But I honestly think it should be Margulis. She should be Margulis for now, because she was sent in as undercover to like destroy the Orchid and oop, I hit my button. Music. And when she learned about the Tenno, she saw that's when she fell for the Tenno, because they're children. She had passion for them, and so she left them. That's why she became Margulis, the mother of Tenno, the Lotus. That's why. Which was very interesting to learn. She chose them, so she protected them. And that's why one of the reasons I chose Margulis, because it all started with her helping the Tenno become who they are. And that's why the Tenno were able to win this war and defeat Ballas. because it's all start with her, and I think she's in a lost state right now, and I'm thinking it's best she starts over. And start over is from the beginning, so start as Barculus. Not as Natal. Oh my god, no. That would probably be not a good idea. But learning she has 3 names is kind of interesting. But knowing like and then she Ordis actually has a body now. He's not that sentient cute, but he's a robot. And then learning so much, and learning that there's 2 versions of you as your Tenno. There's one where you were saved from that place, from the what's it called? The Zerman ship, and there's a version where you weren't. And that version, after your Tenno was killed, kind of killed by Ballas, that version of you came to help and stop. You're called the Drifter. And learning about where your Tenno comes from and who your Tenno is, and knowing there's 2 timelines of your Tenno. It's like the timeline is all. I mean, which even ties in when you play the quest. You learn in the classroom that about time and space and whatnot, and that's where this variant of you it just makes sense, because if they didn't have that in there in the quest, having that 2 variants of you would be a little confusing. But having that like test in the game, where like in the past where you took that test about time and space and whatnot, it actually helped you make sense of why there was 2 of you. I mean, you're not the same. One was saved and one wasn't. It make total sense. If you don't understand and you play the quest, go back, replay the quest. I know it's gonna be another 4 hours of you playing it. That means like not everybody wants to play it, but I think I'm going to do it. I mean, one of these days I'm going to stream on Twitch with my pal Gruesome, and we're going to see who can beat the quest the fastest. Replay it and see who can be the quickest. Because it is a pretty long quest. Actually, I think I might do that tonight. Get with Gruesome and Spirit tonight. That'll be a fun stream. Fun stream. It seriously would be. But overall, I mean, what came to it, but learning more about your backstory in those quests. I'm sorry, but this has to be my favorite quest. Now, it has to be my favorite now. I mean, it had to be the War Within. The War Within was incredible. I mean, especially the meaning of the title did take place in that quest, where you're actually fighting a war within yourself to escape the clutches of the Vernier Queens. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the new war. It's just... It is, especially... Alright, there is a scene. If I remember to put it in, I'll put it in right here. The music scene where you go into Fortuna. But hey, here. I'll let this video play for you guys. Right here. Be back.
Heal the pain of independence. Strong, our wise and trusted friend. We united in one vision. sorrow's end. He, the bringer of the vision, bids you answer to his call. Praise the wise and mighty ballast. He, the ruler of us all. For we're all one, and the work's begun for number. And we all run to our golden sun for number, for number.
Welcome back. Alright, so the reason why I had you play that really took me off guard to see that they were how, oh my goodness. That was incredible. Especially even all through that they actually put another banger song in. But it's how do I explain this? It's just, let's just say it's incredible. Incredible. What went into it? It was like there's so many hypes for it. I mean, so many different things. I mean, my question is, if you played the new War, what Warframe did you use? I used my Umbra, Excalibur Umbra, because why not? Especially how my Umbra could destroy everything in its path! Especially when I came to fight the Aculides. I can't remember what they were called. I have to play again. And I fought the snake one first. That was a pain. And then I fought the wolf. And I was thinking to myself, well, the wolf is definitely one you want to fight when you're one of the first two you want to fight, because when he has that one ability where he can split himself into many, it's hard to figure out which one he is. So if you use that when you're played as the drifter, when you use the sonar ability, it tells you where he's at. I was able to get through pretty easy. I fought the owl last as my my Warframe, and being pretty quick. In fact, the last part when I was fighting Ballast was kind of annoying. I couldn't figure out how to beat him. Not Ballast, but the Lotus. We had to fight her. I didn't know how to beat her. She's like beaming her energy me, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So I was like, I spent like 15 minutes at it. I looked up a video, and I was like, oh, that's what I need to do. I need to hit those time things. No wonder we saw that. Oh my god, I just realized they're in. Alright, TennoCon. Alright, I got to go to the TennoCon relay, and they had a special event in the TennoCon relay. Everything they showed in that was actually images from the new War Quest. It was incredible. DE done some. They did an amazing thing. The new bow, the Sentient bow. Oh my god, I gotta work on that. I mean, right now I'm working on the new Sentient Warframe. It is pretty cool. I wonder how well these lights are. Haha! New LED lights in the background. I had to get some new ones because now I'm in a different area and I don't have a USB extension. I had to switch up my LED lights, get some new ones. These ones are not sticky, they are screwed in. That sucks. I like them. They're pretty cool. It was incredible to see what they did and knowing what they did with the quest. It was just a phenomenal thing. I have literally no complaints with what they did. I mean, so many questions were answered in the quest. I mean, and then there were so many questions unanswered. Like, what's going to happen to Hun Hao now? What happened to Era? Is he alive? Because in the end, he realized the Era's mistake, and Era was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool guy. And will we ever see the Stalker again in the quests? In any quest? If so, will we get to work with him again? Because he is pretty cool. He's pretty cool. And if you didn't catch on, the Stalker actually, if you can really tell in the quest when he's like standing right next to you, his body is Excalibur and his head is his own. God, I would love to have that helmet. So I can make my Excalibur look like Stalker. It would be pretty easy to do. Oh my god. Alright, you want to hear a funny story? So I'm playing Warframe with a friend. I can't remember who it was. I want to say locally, but I don't think he's ever played Warframe. But anyways, I'm playing Warframe. A friend of mine's in the quest, so and I have my Excalibur looking like a stalker. I loaded to his mission to join him. He didn't know I was there. He didn't know. I joined his party. He didn't pay attention, so I'm following him with my war out, and he turns around and sees me coming, and he just goes, "Oh fuck, stalker!" and starts shooting at me. I'm laughing. And I was like, "That's not stalker, that's me." And it's like, "You scared the hell out of me." Cause he has a hard time fighting stalker. He has a hard time fighting him. It was a hilarious thing to see. It seriously was, but the quest overall was... I keep blanking out, but the quest overall was phenomenal. You guys did amazing over there with the new war. I have none complaints about the new war. I don't. Sorry about the clicking. That's this. But like I said, I have no complaints. They did a phenomenal job, and I can't wait to see what else comes to the game. Especially when it comes to next year, cross-play, cross-save will be coming, and it's going to be such a game changer when it comes to playing Warframe. Especially when it comes to this channel, you're going to be seeing a lot of Warframe content on this channel, because Warframe is my favorite game. It is. And it is an incredible game. But anyways, I have nothing else to say. Yeah, the quest is beautiful. So many questions, like I said, were answered. So many questions were added on. and I really can't wait to see what else comes. But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll do it for here. Don't got much to say, it's not a long one. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And to all your Warframe fans, get out there and play the quest if you haven't played it yet. Sorry for anything. I tried not to spoil anything in this video. I seriously didn't. I mean, I did play that video clip, even though I said I wasn't going to, but I did anyways. That took me off guard. That really did. That's what I was trying to say. It took me off guard. But anyways, you all know the drill. Lazy Turtle. Out. See you guys.